Just use this one and we'll just do the sports. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. It's just the pickle on the screen because I have something new that we're going to do on stream today. I've never done one of these before, so please give me grace. And mainly I'm doing one of these because I feel like everyone who does one of these is your top 500 pro player, whatever. And I want to do a tier list. So we're doing a tier list today. I want to do a tier list from the point of view of like an average player. Now, the tier list that I have pulled up is going to be all of the characters in the game, and we might talk about a few, but I'm really only going to focus on supports because I don't feel like I have the knowledge to talk about tanks and DPS like that. But I definitely have the knowledge when it comes to supports, I feel. So, this is just going to be a support tier list. If you're looking for tank / DPS, tier lists. This is not gonna be it. Okay. So we have our fancy tier list here. Woo! Tier list. Woo! And as you can see, it has all of the characters. I couldn't find one, so this one is updated for season 7. I couldn't find a tier list that had just supports that was also updated to add in White Fox. So that's why we have this tier list here with everybody. So forgive me for not being able to find one. This is as good as it's gonna get. So I just want to preference this by saying this is the best way I can say this is an average player's tier list. This is not top 500 tier list. This is not pro player tier list quality. This is going to be an average plat, diamond, maybe even like lower GM type tier list in my opinion. Okay, I'm just going to preference that. This is my whole ass opinion. And you don't have to agree, but I just want to just take a step back and see my, I guess, vision. Okay. So we're going to start off with Adam. I feel like Adam is very situational. I don't feel like he fits in all comps, and I don't feel like he can fit in a 2 support comp at all right now. With the alt nerfs that came to literally every character in the game, I think he is quite pointless. He does not have enough healing to provide the team with sustain in a 2 support comp. And unless you're absolutely just nailing headshots, I just don't see him as viable. I just don't. So yeah, I think Adam is definitely lowest of the low. Now, is he playable? Yes. I will not say that he's unplayable. I will not say that he can never be played or won't be played. You'll see Adams, and his alt can definitely be very, very useful. I think I'm going to move him up to C because his alt is very nice, and it definitely can save some team fights and things like that if you're a good Adam. Me, however, I'm not a good Adam. I don't know. I can't think in the Adam headspace. So I'm just going to say that he is good if you know how to play him, and he is very useful if you know how to play him, but I am not one of those players. So I'm going to put him in the C tier. I think he is, it's not even is. I think he could be a really good support, but they have got to do something. They took away one of his healing bursts to compensate for him flying, but I don't think that was necessary. I think they should have still kept the 3 and then also added the flying because, again, he is still useless, even with the changes. In my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. Cloak and Dagger. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, okay? As a Cloak and Dagger main myself, I am level... Hi, Blurps. I am level... 46. I think I'm level 46 with Cloak and Dagger. I have played a lot of Cloak and Dagger. I love Cloak and Dagger, is close to my heart. Now, are they a very easy support? Yes. But can you pull off difficult maneuvers with them or difficult plays with them? Yes. You can't beat the alt. They have the longest alt in the game. Now. 70. They have the longest ult in the game. You can't beat it. The only thing that really counters her is either a Mag or a Bucky, potentially a Thor, if Thor can push her off the ult and then immediately kill her without her escaping. So she does have some counters, but you have to be really good at her counters to counter her. She also has amazing survivability. She has amazing healing output. I think she is one of the top, or they. I keep saying she, it's them. I think they have the most healing output. No, that may be a lie. I don't know. I was going to say they have the most healing output in the game, but I think that is a lie. But I think for average players, it's the most healing output because it's auto aim. It automatically tracks your allies. So I'm going to say for the average player, highest healing output in the game. Yeah, there's not much I can say about Cloak and Dagger other than if you don't have one on your team, then you better have a good one of these. You know what I mean? Like, these two are shitting on every other support in the game right now. Well, with the exception of, you know what I mean? Let me continue. Hold on. Let me backtrack. So for the average player, Cloak and Dagger is gonna be the correct choice for every game, for every instance, no matter if there's dive, no matter if there's a Magneto, no matter if there's, they could have whatever team comp they want on the other comp or on the other team. Cloak and Dagger will always be viable in your plat to GM lobbies. It just is what it is. Now, again, also very viable in your plat to diamond lobby or plat to grandmaster lobbies. Honestly, you need one of these two. You need one of these two because even though, like I said, both their alts can be canceled by Magneto by, you know, pushing them out. Like if you push Invisible Woman out of her circle, you can kill her. It kills the alt. Same thing with Cloak and Dagger. If you push her off her alt or push them off the alt, you can kill them. The alt's over. But how often is that happening? You know what I mean? How often are you pushing a Cloak and Dagger off their alt and successfully killing them without them escaping with their fade? How often are you pushing an invis out of their alt, period, because their alt slows you, so it's very difficult to push them out anyway. Or even if the invis alts and isn't even in the alt, which I have come to find out is a very smart way of playing the invis alt, because you basically alt and then you just hide around a corner somewhere and you wait for your alt to end. Because then your team is safe. They're in the alt. They can survive without you. And there is no chance of you being killed by Magneto, by, you know, whoever. So, yeah, I think these two are just a no-brainer. Now, controversially, okay? We're getting a little controversial here. I do this because if you have been playing Jeff since season 1, whatever, you can out heal and out damage any other support in the game. Now, I am basing this tier, putting him in this tier, I'm basing it strictly off of good Jeff mains. Now, I am basing this also off of good Adam mains. Good Adam mains are good. You can, you know, kill people, you can hit the headshots, but the healing just isn't there. They have to do something to Adam to make him viable. He is just not viable right now, in my opinion, again. But Jeff, having the range his heals have, having the speed boost his bubbles give you, having now the healing circle with the ult, as long as you're ulting under your team's feet to keep them alive while you run off and do your ult. I think he's a good healer. I think in the right hands, he is very, very, very viable. Not viable. Now, is he the best support in the game? No. I feel if you have a lot of dive, or like the other team has a lot of dive, he's not super viable because he doesn't have the greatest of escapes. He does have his little swim, but if they're a good dive, they're going to kill you out of the swim. But if your team is playing heavy dive and your team is successfully diving, Jeff is, I mean, period. There's not much else I can say. I think he has a very good kit. I think you have to be someone who knows how to play that kit instead of someone who just sits in the back and water guns. You know what I mean? Like, that can win you the game, sitting in the back and water gun. I've done it. Okay. If there's a 6 support ban and I don't have any of my main healers that I normally play, I'm like, time for the water gun. I'm about to water hose everyone in the radius. It is what it is. But I think he is very, very good. Now, again, I'm going to get a little controversial with this one. Okay. I'm debating whether A or B. And I'll tell you why. I'm almost willing to say B because they have pretty much nerfed her into the ground. Unfortunately. I love Luna. I like to play Luna. Now, am I the best Luna on the planet? Absolutely not. But I really do enjoy Luna as a character. I think she has an awesome kit. Her snowball, especially now with the team up with White Fox, she has 2 stuns on her kit. And you can absolutely ruin a backliner's life with it. But okay, so first, again, looking at this from someone who plays Plat to Grandmaster lobbies, right? This is not not top 500 tier list. This is your average player tier list. My problem with putting her in A is to have high healing output with her. You have to hit your shots. You have to hit your shots, and not just on your tanks. You have to hit your shots on your DPS. You have to hit your shots on your Spider-Man flying Mach 7 through the sky. You have to hit your shot. You have to hit your snowballs every time. You have to hit your, you got to be able to understand when you're in your ult, okay, I can damage boost because my whole team is full. Let's get some more damage in there so we can push the team back or make some space or whatever. You also have to understand when to use her ult, right? Because, again, she can be killed by mag. She can be killed by multiple ults in her ult. And then if there's a Jeff on the opposite team, the Jeff can swallow your entire team and you're just standing there in your ult looking like an idiot. Obviously that's if the Jeff gets it off. But most of the time when you're in a team fight like that, in my experience, you're not paying attention to that, the little like chompy noise that Jeff makes when he goes into his ult. You're worried about, I got to keep my tanks alive, or, oh my gosh, if I'm the DPS, I got to kill the supports, whatever. You're really focused on doing that in the team fight. You're not really focused on his Jeff. So his swallow during a big team fight like that, I feel is very valuable. Her healing output is not bad. I feel like her and Jeff are kind of on the same playing level, but I feel Jeff is a little better than her. I could always put her second, right? Second in A. So she's lower than Jeff, but she's on the same tier level as him. Just because, again, with this dive meta that we have going on right now, Jeff can really support your dives back there because his water gun has no range on it. It goes forever. There is no range on his thing. So I feel like, and you know, obviously with Luna, you can't really help your dive, because if you dive with them, you have your ice skates or whatever, your movement where you get faster movement. I'm not seeing that as viable as Jeff being able to help out the dive. Jeff can help out the dive because he damages and heals at the same time with the same water, with the same. Luna, on the other hand, she can maybe hit some shots on you in the back line, but if someone's blocking those shots, she's going to be doing more damage than supporting you. Whereas Jeff can do both. You know, I'm going to put her down here. And I'm moving Adam down here. I can't have him that close to Luna. Luna's definitely way more viable than an Adam will ever be. But this is based, again, simply off the fact of right now the meta is heavy dive. And Luna can't really support dive like a Jeff can, in my opinion. Now, Jeff has lower healing output than a Luna does. But a Jeff can definitely support your backliners better than a Luna can. In my opinion. I'm going to preference everything I say with in my opinion, because when I post this video, I know y'all are going to run to the comments and be like, oh my God, this is so bad. Hold on, okay? See my vision. I'm basing this off of, again, plat to lower grandmaster gameplay. I'm basing this off of the current meta, which is dive. Everyone is playing dive. No matter what, you're playing dive. So I'm basing it off of these facts and these facts only. After this season, or at 7.5 when the half season comes around, this tier list could be absolutely pointless. But for now, this is what I'm thinking in my head. Next you have Loki. Now, I love Loki. I think he's so much fun to play. I think he can definitely be viable in a lot of comps. Because, see, the problem is you have to have, hold on, let me put him back down here. With Loki, you have to have a dive comp that's still not inting. And by inting, I mean the tanks are pushing forward to us, and my dive is going behind to get the back line to do their thing. Loki's good in a dive comp that still kind of plays a frontline dive almost, where you can hit the entire team, and not a Captain America who's just immediately going for supports and leaving the rest of the team to us. More like maybe a Hulk or a Thing, or dive to where there's still a front line, but you're in there like swimwear with the team, so that Loki can get healing and damage off, because it's just a big pile of people. So I think he is still good. Do I think he's the best? No. Not right now. Not with dive. Because the problem with Loki is he has his escape, right? He can go invisible. He can switch with one of his clones. He has great escapes, right? But unfortunately, with the dive meta that we have going on right now, there's so much dive that all of those escapes, besides switching with a clone is definitely a really good escape, but it's a long, long cooldown. So if I switch with one of my clones and then they figure out where I went, dive has so much movement, there's no escaping after that. Now, I guess you can switch to a clone and then go invisible. So like you immediately, when you switch to that clone, you hit your invis and then you just leave the area, right? I definitely think, but then if my team's dying, I can't just sit there invisible. So I have to poke back out and then you've used both of your escape tools to get away from the dive, and the dive, guess what? Still has cooldowns that they can use. This guy right here never runs out of cooldowns. So you just, and then if you use your lamps, then your lamps aren't there for your team. It just becomes a mess. So I think he is still viable. However, I think he is situational. So I'm going to put him there with Luna, because I also think Luna is still viable. She's still an amazing healer. But unfortunately, I think there's just better healers at the moment. And that brings me to this guy, Rocket. Now, I've always been a Rocket stan. I love Rocket. I think his character is cool. I mean, obviously, we've all seen the movies. I love Rocket as a character. His kit, I feel, could use some tuning. I feel like let's make his healing bubbles travel faster. I feel like that would absolutely put him like up here maybe. But I feel right now he's about here. He's the same playing level for me as Jeff. If you are a good Rocket and you know how to play Rocket, you're absolutely shredding through a team, because his gun, not the healing orbs, but his gun is right. I think it's right click. No, it's left. I don't know. When you're actually doing damage to the opposite team. I feel he can shred. He's a tank shredder, in my opinion. And, you know, also being able to send the orbs into the backline and help your dive stay alive back there, I think is amazing. That's why I think him and Jeff are on the same kind of playing field. Are they the highest healing output in the game? No, but they can absolutely support your dive. They can absolutely keep your dive up in the back. So I think these two are on a very similar playing level, but I don't think they're here yet. Maybe Rocket maybe could go here. It's kind of a, I'm kind of in like a conundrum. I wish there was like an S and, you know, an S and a half maybe, or I don't know. I need like a between category, because he really is kind of between these two. He can be really, really good into your dive, and he can be really, really good into an opposite dive, because he can shred. If you're a good Rocket, okay? That is the stipulation here. So I'm going to keep him in A. He is really good. I think he is really viable in this meta we have going on right now, especially the res. I think the res is clutch, because you can absolutely win a team fight if the right person gets resed. I think you're winning the team fight every time. Now, next we have Miss Mantis. Now, I played the alpha of this game. And I have the skin to prove it. I have the Scarlet Witch alpha skin. I got it because I completed the alpha battle pass. I played a lot of Mantis in the alpha, but I haven't touched her since. I played her the other day just to see how she felt. She still feels really good. If you're hitting those headshots and you're, you know, inspiring your team with her damage boost, she's really good. And her sleeps are so good, because unlike Luna, it's an AoE, right? It's a small AoE, but it's an AoE. Luna's snowball, you have to hit with such precision that if you miss by 1 millimeter, they're not getting frozen. But her sleep can demolish. And the fact that you can just leave them sleeping and they're basically their teammate has to kill the sleep demon or whatever you want to call it in order for them to be awoken, or they have to just wait out the time period. I just think she's better, because even with Luna's freeze, if you hit that person once, I think it's once or twice maybe, they're instantly awake or unfrozen. With Mantis's sleep, there's just a little bit more time there that your team has to turn around, or your team has the ability to turn around and focus that person, whatever it may be. So I honestly want to put her here. I think she's like the best healer in the game. She's competing with these guys. No, absolutely not. She can't. There's no world in which you have two really good support mains and the Mantis is out healing an Invis, or the Mantis is out healing a Cloak and Dagger. Sorry, but just, it's not happening. But do I think that she can absolutely be viable because she can damage boost? While the other, while your Cloak and Dagger is absolutely keeping the team alive, and she can give the damage boost and you can shred through the other team, sure. And if your Cloak and Dagger dies, can she maybe sustain a team that knows how to sustain? See, here's the thing with Mantis. You have to play Mantis into a competent team. Because if your team thinks that, oh, my Cloak and Dagger died, but there's still a Mantis, so I'm going to int the backline and 1v6, it's not happening. It's truly not happening. Mantis does not have that kind of healing capability. So you have to have a team that's competent enough to say, okay, our Cloak and Dagger died. We still have a Mantis, so we've got to play this corner, or we've got to play safe, but we can still poke. We can still take this, a corner away from them, or this area away from them, and slightly push, but we can't go all in yet until our Cloak and Dagger comes back. You have to have a competent team like that. Now, in your plat lobbies, absolutely not. Sorry, my plat players. I am also in plat right now, okay? You're not playing Mantis in a plat lobby, and your teammates understand that. Because, let's be real here, our plat lobbies in Marvel Rivals is kind of like high silver gold lobbies. Everybody's just boosted because of the way Marvel Rivals does their ranking system, because of the chrono shields. So basically take in my opinion, take your rank and subtract a rank. That's the rank you actually are. So if you're playing in Diamond, you're actually a plat player. If you're playing in Grandmaster, you're actually a Diamond player. If you're in Celestial, you're actually a Grandmaster player. That's how I see it, simply because of the chrono shields. The chrono shields allow kind of no one to stay in bronze, silver, or gold. I see why they did that, because Marvel Rivals is inherently it's a casual game. They want it to be a casual game. They want people to just play constantly and just have fun. They don't really care about the competitive aspect of it. But yeah, so if you're in plat, you're playing with gold people. And even if you are a true platinum player, like if you played Overwatch before and you were plat in Overwatch, you probably are still plat/diamond in Marvel Rivals, but unfortunately you are playing with gold level people because of their ranking system. Either way, you have to have a competent team, so you're not playing Mantis until you hit Diamond/Grandmaster. I think that is the area where you can start playing Mantis and people will understand, okay, we got to play this corner. Okay, we got to play safe. Okay, we got to, they're going to start to understand things like that. Your plat, your gold, your silver, your bronze lobbies, you're not playing Mantis successfully. You're just not. Moving on, we have... Okay, I gotta be missing... Oh, there's Gambit. Okay. So we have Gambit. Now, I am a Gambit main. I might be a little biased when it comes to Gambit, but I don't think I am. Let me think just for a second, because I don't I don't want my bias to take control and be like, oh, he's, the very best. But I also don't want to opposite bias myself and be like, he's down here. So I think I think Gambit is really good. I think Gambit can compete with any other healer in the game and either come out on top or come out giving the same stats, if not better stats. Because while, yes, Gambit's cards can't pierce through like this, no, they don't lock on like this, but his kit is so valuable in every team comp. First of all, he can heal himself, right? He doesn't really have to worry about another support or getting help from another support. He can heal himself. Now, obviously, if you have 2 or 3 people diving you, that self-heal is not going to do shit. You're going to die. You're going to need help from your other support. But if you have one person die, like a Spider-Man comes and dives you or whatever in the backline, you can pretty much kill the Spider-Man without dying every time. Now, of course, that is hitting your abilities all in the right succession. That is having all your cooldowns, not all your cooldowns, but having a majority of your cooldowns to be able to use them against a backliner. So it is. I'm low-key talking myself into putting him above Cloak and Dagger. That's what I'm doing right now. Only because, again, his kit is crazy. You can cleanse every alt in the game as long as you are not caught in it. You can absolutely chain heal your team into oblivion. They will never die. You can anti the other team. You can no one really uses the secondary ability for his damage boosted cards. No one ever really uses the knockback, but I have used it a few times, and I think that it can be useful. It just depends on the situation. But his kit is just so good, and the fact that you've got the barrel roll that heals and damages at the same time in a big enough radius that you can hit your whole team, or you can hit the whole fight that's standing there. You can also, the movement that you have in that barrel roll is crazy. You can literally do a full 180 in his barrel roll and hit multiple targets. His kit is just crazy. And then you get to his alt, which not only cleanses, but gives healing over time. It gives a movement boost. It gives a jump boost. It gives extra damage when you're hitting somebody. You just win the team fight every time with his alt. Obviously, if you Gambit alt against a Gambit alt, it's kind of a stalemate. But if you can get the ult economy up on the opposite Gambit, it's Jover for the other team, because you are hitting that Gambit alt every other fight, and your team wins no matter what. Even if the other Gambit has ult, if they ult after you, there's nothing the other team, because chances are your team has already pressed W and killed 1 to 2 people already before that other Gambit ulted. So you're still down people. So you're still going to lose that fight. It makes me really want to put him above Cloak and Dagger, because Cloak and Dagger's kit, while yes, has some of the same qualities. You have the windows that you can blind people and give them reduced healing. Does it give reduced healing? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, shit, does it actually give reduced healing? I think it's just a blind. I'm gonna be biased here. Hello? I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say Gambit's the best healer in the game right now. And it's true. He gets banned no matter what you do. I used to support because I'm level 30 something with Gambit. I've almost caught him up to my Cloak and Dagger levels. And I used to have my my banner and my little title, Uncanny Gambit, and da-da-da. And people just banning Gambit like crazy, right? So I'm like, okay, let me take all that off. Let me put some random hero as my banner. We'll do Galactica's favorite as my title, right? I did everything I could to say I am not a Gambit main. I'm just some lonely support main. It didn't work. He gets banned regardless. And if he does make it through, you can best believe there's a Gambit on both teams, because if there's not, you're the other team that doesn't, or whichever team does not have a Gambit, fucked. You're fucked. There's nothing you can do. Because if that Gambit ults in a team fight, or to push his team into the team fight, there's nothing you can do. So I think this is biased, but I also think it is not biased. I think it is straight facts. He is the best support in the game. Okay, so I don't have, obviously this is just Deadpool. I don't have something that shows that it is support pool, but just for the sake of the video, this is support pool, right? Because we're only doing supports. We're only rating supports. I'm gonna do something controversial. Now, before you say anything, hold on, wait. Before you freak out, I think Deadpool, support pool to be specific, has been slept on since tank pool has become a thing. So I recently until recently, I haven't really played a lot of support pool, because there's always a tank pool, or, you know, a DPS pool, whatever. So I just recently picked up support pool because I was like, you know what? He's just a fun, and it's mostly in quick play games, right? I'm not trying to throw my ranked games because I'm playing, you know, not that I would. Let me preference that by saying not that I would ever throw a ranked game because I'm playing support pool, because I'm going to get to that in just a second. But I've been playing him in quick play mostly just to get the feel of him, well, then I decided, I'm like, you know what? Deadpool's really fun. I like his kit. I like that you can switch back and forth between modes, you know, between his katanas and his deagles. I really like his kit. It's a lot of fun stuff. The boomerang is so nice once you upgrade it. So I think support pool. Now, tank pool is really good. I'm not denying that fact. Tank pool is very good. I think support pool is a very close second to tank pool. I think if you don't have a tank pool, or if tank pool is banned, you should be playing support pool. I think his alt is now. Here's where it gets a little tricky. Here's where I kind of want to do this. Well, I would put him at the beginning. I kind of want to do this because his alt is not as good as these guys. His alt cannot compare to a Cloak and Dagger alt. His alt cannot compare to a, you know, this is probably better. I think this is better. Because his alt just cannot compete. It just, even if you get the mini game and you get the wider radius and, you know, whatever, it's not happening. It's just not as good. unfortunately. But I think if they buff it, he's going to be broken. So I think he's good where he is. He's not a main. I think these guys are main supports. These guys are off supports. Does that make sense? These guys are situational. This guy is useless. Sorry. I know he got a fart cloud or whatever they did to change. He's just not good. Sorry. He's never going to be good. These two, same playing level. Sorry. Especially in my lobbies, your Adam's not winning over my Luna. Your Adam's not winning over my Loki. Your Adam's not winning over my Mantis. Your Adam's not winning over my Rocket. There's no other support that he compares with. He's just bad. Not bad. I shouldn't say bad. He's just not viable. It's just not. Especially right now when people are trying to not play triple support because the ult economy is I did get nerfed. There's just, sorry. I would rather have anyone else. So yeah, I think back to Deadpool. I think Deadpool is top tier, A tier. I think he's the healing output he can get alone is insane. Plus adding in the amount of damage he can do as support pool. He can absolutely 1v1. He can absolutely keep the back line alive. He can absolutely keep the front line alive. He can absolutely dive. He can absolutely... There's just so much to his kit to help the team. There's no way I could put him any lower than A. And at that fact, he's top of A. He's almost S. If his ult was on the same caliber as Invis, as Cloak and Dagger, as Gambit, he would be S tier. But I think because of the ult, he has to be high A. Now, I skipped one. My bad. Forgot about the flying robot, Ultron. Now, Ultron's difficult. Because he's on the same playing field as Mantis, where his heals are over time. They aren't going to be able to sustain a team like Cloak and Dagger and Invis and Gambit. But you can absolutely support your divers with this guy. I don't want to... I'm going to say he is low A. I'm going to put him there. Simply because he definitely can help. Sorry, my headphones just turned off for some stupid reason. Okay. He can absolutely help support your dive. He can absolutely help kill, secure kills. His ult is very scary, not to maybe someone with high HP, but to the supports, to maybe the DPSs that don't have many escape options. His ult is kind of scary. Plus, he's keeping his team alive. He's keeping his team alive as well as damaging. It's very much Cloak and Dagger ult just tuned down a lot. Obviously, he is nowhere near on the spectrum of Cloak and Dagger's ult, but his ult is a little scary. I'm a little scared of it. So I think for that, low A, like I said, his heals are on the same playing field, I feel, as these guys. I almost wish I could put him in the middle here because his heals are on this level. But his ult is on this level. Does that make sense? So I almost wish there was an in-between for Deadpool because I feel like he is very much a really good healer with a mediocre ult. And these guys are mediocre healers. And I say mediocre lightly. I don't mean bad. I mean mediocre as in your heals are not necessarily going to keep someone alive if they're 2v6ing or 3v6ing or, whatever. But if the whole team is up and you're just maintaining the health of people, these guys do great. Anyway, so he's somewhere in between these two, I feel. I don't know. I want to put him here, but his alt is just not enough for me to put him there. I don't feel like, actually, I'm going to take it back. I am going to put him here, actually. Because even though his alt isn't like on par with these guys, I still feel like his alt can definitely keep the team alive. Plus, if you're in your alt and you also hit your E, which is blinding enemies as well as giving your team a damage boost, I feel his alt is actually very viable. I've also come to learn that his alt, if you use your alt plus the E, which is the AoE heals, you use those together, you're almost, if not giving more, healing to the people in that circle than Inviz's alt. And you're right below this alt. Now, you're definitely out healing this alt. They nerfed his alt slightly to the health recently, but it still cannot compare. It's just his alt, even with the nerf, it's just still too good. There's no getting around it. Okay, did I miss anybody before I go into this last one? Let's see. 4, 7, 11, 12? Wait, is that right? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 12. So now we have White Fox. Hold on, let me put her back down here. Because I really have to think about this. Because her healing is not bad. She actually has really good healing output, in my opinion. My problem with putting her high on this list is her alt. I think her alt is absolutely pointless. Pointless. They give her, so she goes into her alt and she can damage enemies, which gives major healing to the people around her. Unfortunately, that healing is only around her front feet. It's not the entire AoE. It's just around where she is hitting. You have to be standing very, very close to that fox in order to receive the majority of the healing. I think if they were to change that and make the healing reverberate to the entire AoE so that she can actually keep her team alive, or they take away some of the damage and apply it to the overtime heals that you get standing in the AoE, she would be majorly viable. But unfortunately, with her alt the way it is, I'm scared to put her high on this list. Because while, yes, her orbs can give pretty good, and I say pretty good, I'm not saying she's this level, right? I'm saying pretty good. Her primary fire, her fox that she shoots out, her shield that she now has that got buffed, really good healing output. But her alt is bad. It's just bad. You get CC'd 1,000 times and her alt basically just disappears. If there's a Penny, if there's a Spider-Man, if there's a Rockman, sorry, the thing, me and my friends call him the Rockman. if there's a thing, if there's a rogue, if there's a Elsa, if there's a Hulk, if there's a Groot, just there's so much CC in this game. I don't know why they gave a support with an alt that is not CC immune. I understand they're trying to make supports not as strong, because when the game first came out, you had Luna, you had Cloak and Dagger, you had, even Mantis Alt is really good. You had so many alts that were just, there's no CC. You couldn't CC them, you couldn't kill them, you couldn't do anything. You just had to wait out the 12 seconds. I understand why they made someone who doesn't necessarily have one of those alts. But unfortunately, without one of those alts, your team just dies. There's multiple times that I have alted, standing in a team fight with my team around me. There's no reason they shouldn't have stayed alive. I'm doing damage to the other team. I'm giving them the immune from the right click and the alt. I'm pounding my fist into the ground, and still 2 to 3 teammates die. And my alt, if I get to go through my entire alt, I'm dead at the end of it. And if I'm not, I'm getting CC'd out of my mind. I'm getting penny webbed. I'm getting Spider-Man webbed. I'm getting knocked up into the air by magic. I'm getting pushed around by Thor. I'm getting walled off by Groot. I'm getting Groot alted. I'm getting choke slammed by Emma. I'm getting, it's just, I want to put her in lower B. She has really good healing. Her healing numbers, her healing output is very good. But the other part of me wants to put her here. Because without, the reason why I don't really want to put, I'm going to put her here for now. The reason why I don't want to put her on the same level as Mantis, Luna, and Loki, all of those alts are better alts than hers. Now, Luna's alt, argumentatively, is the best of the 3. Well, no, Loki's alt is argumentatively the best of the 3, because then you can have double Gambit alt, double Cloak alt, double Invis alt, double Jeff alt, double Rocket alt, double Mantis alt, double Luna alt. You can double those awesome alts. I think I'm gonna have to put her in C. I think that's unfortunately where she has to go. There's no way I can put her on the same tier as Luna and Mantis and Loki with an alt like she has. Now, she has the same healing out. Well, Mantis has the lowest healing output of this tier. But she has the same healing output as these two. Her healing is great. Her little orbs, her primary fire, her secondary fire is really good for providing those bits of burst heals, as well as adding some immunity. It can also cancel alts, just like Luna's freeze can. She has a lot of good stuff in her kit. Unfortunately, her alt is just so bad. It's so bad. They're going to have to do something to make it worth it. If I am going to have to either plan my alt with another alt, which is what most White Foxes do, is they double alt with either a DPS or a tank. If I am going to have to double alt with someone in order for my alt to be viable, sorry, this is not worth it to me. If I'm going to have to alt after everyone has used all of their cooldowns because I might get CC'd out of it, not worth it to me. Not when you have these alts. Not when you have these alts. Not when you have these alts. Why would I choose this alt? I mean, she's just not viable to me. She is more viable than Adam, but she's less viable than the rest of the roster. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Now, I did want to talk about some... Oh, and you guys can argue with me in the comments all you want. It's not going to change my mind. I understand that her healing output is very, very nice. And her ult can be used with another ult to be a very good ult. But unfortunately, in my opinion, that's not what a support ult is supposed to do. A support ult is supposed to be an ult that keeps your team alive, or at least sustains your team long enough to win the team fight. If I am getting CC'd out of my fucking mind, I cannot keep my team alive, nor can I sustain my team to win the team fight. Point blank, period. Now, some things I want to talk about. I've seen a lot of discourse about Widow being reworked. I originally put Widow down here because I think of her and Adam on the same playing field. Almost useless. In the right hands, very good. In most hands, useless. So I think, and I've seen this a lot, I think they should rework Widow into a support hero. I think they should, if anybody has played Overwatch, I think they should almost make her into basically an Ana type character from Overwatch, where her bullets damage as well as heal. She can still keep her little, karate chop attack that she does when she has somebody close range to her. And that way she does have some sustainability. She can stay alive. She can get away. Keep the grapple. Basically keep everything about her kit. But make her a healer. Make her a support. I think if they did that, she would be somewhere in here. Potentially, depending on what her ult does, here. But I think if they turned her into a support, if they make her very, very good, she's going to be here. Now, she's not going to be above these guys, in my opinion. I don't know what they would do to her ult. Maybe they make her goo almost like Cloak and Dagger, where it just applies a big AoE on the ground of healing. If they did that, I think she would be here or here. If they changed her ult to still be more of an offensive ult instead of a defensive ult, so they made her ult where it still slows people, it applies maybe a damage over time, and maybe even like some type of anti-heal. I think she's going to be more here. I don't even think she would be on I think she would be here. If they made her ult more offensively, where it anti-heals the other team or something like that, I think she would be here. If they made it defensive, where it's basically a giant healing AoE, I think she'd be here or here, depending on who is playing her and depending on how well they can play her. So I think, I think she would be in one of these top 3 rows if they changed her and made her into a support, which I think is totally viable. Please give us a sniper support. I think that would be awesome. I mean, Ana plays very well in Overwatch. A lot of people play Ana, and Ana's a very good healer. So I think that would also be possible here. Depending on what changes they make, she would be in one of these top 3 rows, in my opinion. Now, another person I think they should rework and make support is Captain America. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy for this one, okay? And I completely understand that. I'm not saying you're wrong. Sometimes I am a little crazy. But I think Captain America would make a great support. His ult is already a support ult. You stand on it and you get overshield, and think it heals you a tiny bit, but I could be wrong about that. I know you get the overshield or over health, whatever you want to call it. But I think it would be super easy to change him into a support. I think you make his shield bounce into almost like a Gambit card ricochet, where his shield bounces off of his teammates and heals them. Maybe, for a significant burst heal. I think, now, do I think he would be like up here? Probably not. I think he would be probably here. And I'm going to move Widow up here, just so I think Captain is going to be, depending on what they do. So my ideas for a Captain America change would be keep his ult, but instead of just the overshield, it also is going to heal. So your teammate, it's almost like a cloak and dagger ult. Your teammates walk, on that trail that he leaves behind him. It heals them for a significant amount. Also, potentially, once they are full health, add some shield or over health to the characters that's walking on it. I think they're fine. That ult right there is significantly better than his ult right now. I think his shield ricochet could be almost like a Gambit card ricochet, where it ricochets through, whoever's standing there within a certain radius. It gives them a big burst of heals, maybe even adds, like Gambit's cards, it adds the increased healing. So whenever you're, shooting them or whatever, they get an increased amount of heals as long as their health bar is that gold color or green color. I can't remember. Now, as far as his primary goes, I don't know how they would make that into support oriented. I think he would almost be like a Deadpool, where a lot of his support would come from AoEs. So maybe he has his shield throw as one of his abilities, and then he also can provide like an AoE circle around him that gives shield or health, something like that. I don't know what you're going to do with his primary as far as punching goes. He might just be, he might not work as a support. Now that I'm actually going through it in my head, I'm thinking, what would you do with his primary? How would that heal? The only thing that I could think of in this moment is that his punches his punches don't shoot anything, but there's almost like a I don't know, a wave that comes out in a short distance in front of him, and that, he's punching the air, but it kind of sends out a wave of healing potentially. Or he's just a brawl support, where he goes in and his punches, almost like Deadpool's swords, provides healing around him as he's punching. So he could be more of a brawler support, which is what I think they tried to do with her. But unfortunately they did not succeed because, again, her ult is horrendous. But I think Captain America could potentially be a brawling support, almost like a Deadpool. And maybe if they did it right, that he could absolutely be up here with Deadpool, and be one of the top tier supports. Now, unfortunately, they probably would have to scale down his model a little bit. I think having a giant support in the back with a huge hitbox would be dumb. So I think they would have to scale him down. But I don't think that's going to be a big problem. I think really all they would have to do is take his model and literally just shrink the hitbox. So he would still maintain his, Captain America look. It would just be on a smaller scale. But I think for right now, I think he would be here if they did make him into a support. He would be very viable. but not on the same level as these guys. So, this is my support tier list. I'm only brave enough to give my opinion on support because I do play support as my main role. I have played all of these supports. There's not a support that I haven't played yet. And so I do have what I think is a good opinion, again, based on my plat to low grandmaster gameplay. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, leave it down below. I'm filming this for YouTube on stream, so I'm just gonna leave this little outro here. But yeah, give me your opinion. Tell me what you think. If you thought this was good, if you thought it was bad, if you think my opinions are worthless, let me know down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Stay crispy. Okay, chat. YouTube video done. I did my little tier list. If you're just now tuning in, you can catch it on YouTube sometime in the next few weeks. The new plan for YouTube is to have a video going out once a week for now, and then we might be able to move that up to maybe 2 a week. It just depends on how the YouTube videos are doing. Yada yada yada. The first one did okay. We've got some views on it. It's not like it's doing bad necessarily, but we haven't broke 100 views. So I'm thinking, or me and my editor are thinking, let's absolutely find a niche. And I think my niche is going to be more of giving my opinions about the game through an average player's view. I think that's going to be the best thing I can offer to people. Because I'm not a pro player. I'm not a player who's always in top 500. I'm just your average player, and I'm trying to give an average point of view, and that's that. Nothing more, nothing less. So without further ado, we're going to get into the game. We did our tier list, which I'd like to do more of those. There's lots of tier lists on that website. That's like skin tier lists, map tier lists. I think it'd be really cool to do a lot of tier lists coming up. Maybe once every other week, or we definitely do one once every season for sure. I think would be smart. But we're gonna get in here. I really want to do a I really want to do a couple of rounds warming up and maybe go into comp potentially. But we'll see. We have a request. Oh, nice. There's nobody on at the moment. Unfortunately, Rin is at school. Christina's working. Steph is working. Everybody's working except me. Today's my day off. So, there's no one to play Rivals with except myself. So we're going to see what we can do to climb. I have my coffee with me, so hopefully I can keep you guys entertained with some energy. I tell you what, this pollen's kicking my butt, kicking my behind. Oh my God, I have my headphones plugged up right now because they were dying. And because the cord is like draped over my body, every time I move, I can hear the of the cord. and it's driving me nuts. So yeah. Anyway. Hopefully they will be charged soon and I can unplug them. So, yeah. All right, let's get into a warm-up game. Let's do a little quick match here. We're probably gonna do a couple little quick matches just so I can get my fingers working.
I'm not judging.
My strategy? Die first and Gigi no heal. Duh. It's Deadpool time, kiddos! Let's f***ing go!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Unfortunately, Queenie has helped me realize that I am Deadpool in real life.
Whoa, hey,
So.
Easy with the eater pay, arker pay, lady. I don't go around spouting off your secret identity.
That's because you don't know it. I actually understand how to keep classified information secure. Unlike
The battle starts in 5,
I'm sad I missed the setting emotes.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Talent like mine can't be confined to a single class of hero. Shield. Don't mind if I do.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I can use a hand. Maybe a foot.
Did I not have a white fox standing behind me?
You look like you could use a hand.
No, I had a Luna standing behind me.
Let's give it another shot, rookie. Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Here comes trouble. Sisters, we stand.
Thank goodness this book has pictures. What are you waving at? Hey, Dad! Someone clip this! Okay, let's give it another shot, rookie.
Oh, they went Widow. Whoa!
Thank goodness this book has pictures.
Nothing we can do about that.
That'll be ready again. We make a killer game. The team up nobody asked for! The moon haunts you!
Control seized.
The moon haunts you! Oh, come on! They got me good!
Bruh.
Body's full
Great warm-up game! It's a great warm-up game, guys. It's wonderful. That team sucks.
Swords, guns, grenades, a coupon for one free back rub. Yep, I'm ready for action.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I've heard some whispers that I'm gonna be a bigger household name than you, webhead.
Those people are insane. You're a mercenary, Wade. You kill people for money.
And you protect people for free. It's like we're two sides of the same coin.
Two sides of the same coin. Okay.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll play game, bit.
Mission area. Got it?
When I find whoever did this to the world, that will be a bad day for them.
Wow, fancy seeing you here.
Damage sustained. Need assistance.
Someone shut you up, fool.
Behold, dark child!
Mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
Damn, didn't nobody run with me?
Gambit coming back for more.
Nobody went in with me. That was rude.
Can't keep discaging down for long.
I'm confused. What is happening?
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
They hitting real hard.
I think I just have a bad team. I think that's all it is.
Double KO.
I just have a bad team.
Coming back for more.
A disappearing act.
They've almost got it.
Heads up, hostiles. I'm doing this my way.
Oh my god, I'm stuck on the fucking stairs.
You'll have to keep fighting until you have a winner.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
Unlucky for you. Born again.
Behold, dark child!
I fear that I'm on a team of bots. I don't really know. We haven't grouped up.
You'll have to keep fighting until
I just need out of this game. That was awful with a capital A.
well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah. I feel like I know Prince Hakeem. Is that from Aladdin? I don't know. I can't remember. No, that's Prince Ali. Prince Hakeem. I feel like I know that from somewhere. Oh, apparently he's a guitarist. Huh. Now I have that Prince Ali. I don't even know the words. I just know the fucking tune of it.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My strategy? Dive first and G.
My God. You need a job. Why would you go triple support? See, this is my problem. I hate triple support.
Loaded and loudmouth.
For them, though.
That's the way you like me.
I don't have to worry about alt charge, really.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's been way too long since we did the whole Agents of Atlas thing, Amy. Almost all of my
Cosmo!
I get it. Too busy saving the world with your new crew to save the world with your old friends.
I swear, if they don't come out with Cosmo,
No,
healer Cosmo, I'll be mad.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
some uninvited guests. I was fine, thanks. The force spirit lives within you. Ancient, watchful. I found one of our critics.
A game within a game. How meta. Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Time wasted! Now we can clicky and finish the solid already!
Okay.
A game within a game. How meta.
So much dive.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
In your face, with us! We made a killer team!
I suck.
Does the Lord Icon do bonus damage?
Comes to an end, T'Challa. ready for transformation.
You stop them in their tracks.
There's a root icon do bonus damage.
I was fine.
The team up nobody asked for!
How's it going?
My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist?
Why are you running from?
Out of sight.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Goodness, this book has pictures.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
In your face! Whip up! It's your
There's a root icon do bonus damage.
Someone clip this!
I am ready to put on a show.
That's better.
Ah, thank goodness this book has pictures. I'm feeling trigger happy.
Hurricane incoming!
The team up nobody asked for!
Just time. Just wait.
Someone clip this!
That's the boost I needed.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Goodness, this book has pictures.
Better stop that vehicle.
There's a root icon do bonus damage.
I made a Venom solo on me.
Back and better than ever.
Stop them in their tracks.
I need to quit dying.
There's a root icon do bonus damage.
The team up nobody asked for! Down! I'm hurting pretty bad over here! The team up nobody asked for! You're lucky I programmed my sword to heal! Now get this
I am ready to put on a show.
This officially makes us BFFs now.
There's a root icon do bonus damage.
The team up nobody asked for!
Thank goodness this book has pictures.
Woo! stressing.
Final 10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Some uninvited guests.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Why is my ping going so crazy?
This officially makes us BFFs now.
Another epic victory.
My freaking ping went cuckoo crazy there. What the freak happened? And that's how you play Deadpool. Pretty proud of that one. Not my finest work, but okay, I think I had my fun. I think I'm gonna go pee, and then we're gonna get into some ranked. Giant. Cuckoo. Okay, I think my headphones are charged enough. They're in the green. So, let's get it started, huh? Let's get it started in here. I'm scared. Y'all, I'm about to fall out of Plat 2 if I don't win. Should I play? I'm playing Cloak and Dagger my first game, just to make sure we win. Just to make sure we win.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Well, that's not how that works.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
I'm saying this man because I hate them. But I'm fine with a group band too. Oops, my bad. Why are we banning Loki? Oh, they banned BP. No, our BP. I'm fine with the BP ban. So fine with the BP ban. No!
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Make way for the King of Thieves.
Too bad I got Gambit in my pocket. We about to go crazy on the Gambit. Crazy on the Gambit. Crazy on the Gambit.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You smell that? You smell that? Is it your friend next to you hovering over it?
Recruiting highly skilled operatives across the globe, Hawkeye. Any interest?
Oh, so you're like the South Korean Shield, right? So that makes you what? Nick Fury?
Cute. A white fox.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
You can call me the
3, 2,
You
1.
can be intrigued. Very.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
This place could make me believe in magic.
Needed that boost. Double up. Battlefield ready again. Now you do the same for me, Wee. Unlucky. Got me good. Ooh-wee, that hit the spot. Unlucky. Light. Gambit got your back. Your frag mission is over. Ready again. Hostile punch. You know you had that coming. An open hand. Now you do the same for me, Wee.
I don't know what our white fox was doing right there.
What am I? Invisible?
Another bump and laissez le bon temps brûler.
Down, 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 down.
Lucky draw. They hit real hard. Judge, jury, executioner.
Okay.
Fresh as a daisy.
Double KO!
You thought you got rid of me? Not a chance.
Disappear!
My turn. Heavy weapons. We got company.
Oh my god, they've all backed up.
Gambit enjoyed that.
There's still a
Can't
chance
keep
to
this
stop
caging
them!
down for long.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Until we go.
I'm just gonna have to heal bot off here.
Time to heal. Shuffle up.
Better stop that vehicle!
I'm doing this my way. Shuffle up. Not that healing feeling. Double down. Almost bowed out. They got one number.
I'm hit. Our prey is in the open.
Gambit got your bitches. Gotta hit.
Stop that vehicle! Double KO! They made it halfway! Stop
I don't know. We need something other than a fucking white fox, I'll tell you that.
Battlefield ready again. Looks like a powerful turret, Punisher.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Gambit never fall!
Danger at your rear.
Gambit coming back
They
for
hit
more.
a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop.
I am switching.
I'm a good guy who occasionally takes stuff that doesn't belong to him.
They'll never.
Better stop that vehicle!
I'll patch you up.
Out of the infirmary.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
I'll be shipshape in no time. Judge, jury, executioner!
See, I'm fucking helpful.
I'm doing this my way. Much better.
It's now or never! Stop them! Disappear!
I'll patch you up.
On yourself.
My good deed for the day.
You stopped them in their tracks!
You're ready for action.
My healing factor can't keep up.
I'm fucking helpful.
I feel like myself.
This is real firepower.
You're welcome. That is much better.
Armor packs here. Pay up. You're ready for
You
action.
stopped them in their tracks!
I'm good to Gambit never fall!
Wow, 4 in a row. Don't give them another inch.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh my god.
The current score is 0 to 3. Time to switch things up, including which
We're on triple support? Why?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Make way for the king of
Why did we change to triple support? I'm gonna lose this game.
Round 2.
Gonna have to play X-Men and Teeth if I want to win this one.
Fools! Do you truly believe you can stop my
I'm gonna lose this game because we don't know how to deal with a fucking Wolverine.
You wish you were this cool.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You cannot save Yggdrasil,
So
nor
you just
can
wave
you
those
save
jacked up hands of yours
yourselves.
around.
My spells require very precise hand motions to cast correctly.
Oh, I've got some signature hand motions.
But showing you would ruin our rating.
I believe it would be best for all if I just took your word.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can we get a mag? Because he's like genuinely the only tank that counters their DPS in any way.
Wolf in the back. Wolf behind.
Jury, executioner!
Wolf behind.
By the eye of OW2. That's supposed to hurt. Wasn't very nice. Ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Love that healing feeling. Good medicine. Hostiles up front. It's clobbering time! Now you do the same for me, please. Helping hand.
Well,
I compliment you, Hulk, but some would get jealous.
So, they hitting real hard. Lucky draw. Now you do the same for me, we. Mind if we make a quick stop at Odin's Vault along the way?
Back out when you can, Hulk. We're not gonna be able to get to you.
I think he's probably just dead. Yeah. Dude.
Get that
Merci beaucoup. Looks like we've got ourselves a party.
Wolf coming back.
That was free.
All eyes over here.
Come down. Should have just stayed on the time.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. I
Yeah,
am
Bucky
ready
now.
to put on a show.
Damn it, never fall!
Shields up.
Hope I make the cut! Hey, wait! There's clobbering time! I unleash the Vishanti's power!
This is at one. I'm just dead.
The vehicle reached a check.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. I'm gonna red card a little bit.
Watch out, Bucky hook.
Armed and dangerous! I am strengthened for battle. Hey, hitting real hard! I'm doing this my way!
Anything standing your way.
Clobbering time! Just who gamble with your
Right, we got ults we can use.
Laissez le bon temps brûler.
A little help, please.
I can ult this in, just wait for the whole team.
Armed and dangerous!
We have Thing back here on us.
I unleash the Vishanti. This is real firepower! It's clobbering time! Now you do the same. I want to
Only 60 seconds left.
Would get jealous. A little help, please. That's much better.
just the boost I need.
So close. This is your big chance.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Now you do the same for me, Lee. Hope I make the cut!
30 seconds.
Doing this my way. Found me some of the pot. David got your back. Mind if we make a quick stop at those results along the way?
The current score
Oh my god!
3. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Make way for the king of thieves.
Round 3, go!
Asgard has been invaded yet again. But as always, Loki shall prevail.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Asgard has been invaded yet again. But as always, Loki shall prevail. Punny honey.
We're on the same side. Well, this time. So fire up that turret and let me blast some noobs.
There's no chance I'm letting you put your filthy hands on my arsenal, Deadpool.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Dimensions. This place never fails to
Sliding guns to hurting goats? Major downgrade. Double dip. That was good. Wish I could heal you back. How wonderful.
Anti-on thing.
I need some heals on the left.
Squeaks in a bed. We almost out of time, Mesame. Uncooked you good. Now you do the same for me, will you?
Final 10 seconds.
Gambit. Yeah, Gambit.
Les poissons, délicieux.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
We must and shall. Let me draw.
Invisible?
You're halfway there. Keep going.
They're TPing, obviously.
Heavy weapon.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Careful. Stranger's at it again.
Shuffle up.
That's 3. The current score is 3, 2, 3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch.
I don't think we're holding them, but
Make way for the King of Thieves.
Round 4.
We sure a long way from the Big Easy.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I don't usually team up with criminal scum like you, LeBeau. Now, Monsieur Le Punisher. I may be a
Monsieur Le
but
Punisher.
I also happen to be a gentleman. Yeah, so's the Kingpin. Doesn't make either of you any less guilty. Touché. But how
The
about you
battle
save the
starts in
bullets for
5,
the big guy and
4,
give Gambit a chance?
3,
You won't
2,
regret it.
1.
Another loser to punch.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
anti on their back line.
On the move again.
Oh my god.
Stop that vehicle. Only 60 seconds left.
GG's.
Ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win.
Final score.
I just need to know why we're going Iron Fist into Thing and Namor.
Trying to touch, dude.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I just need to know why your heals were trash. My rank. I don't know why we went Iron Fist. I don't know why we didn't go Mag so we could get the team up. Hello. Actually, stop you. I'm taking a breath. I'm taking a breath. It's like, how was that my first rank game? I feel like I need more comms. I need to calm better. Yeah. I need to calm and be better. But also I need my team to be just a little bit better. Please? Pretty please? I can only carry so much weight on my back, you know? I really hope, low-key, that Black Cat is some kind of shield tank. Please.
We are hope and fear.
I'm just gonna play Cloak and Dagger. I know I'm good with Cloak and Dagger.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Oops, my bad.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
It's okay, we got this, because I'm gonna play Cloak and Dagger. I don't want to level up Cloak and Dagger, bro. I don't want to have the animated banner, because I don't want to be one of those people. No, we can't go trip support.
Round 1, go!
I really don't think we should go trip support. Oh, okay, cool.
30 seconds before you attack.
Wait, Phoenix, you want to go rogue and I can go back DPS?
Hey, I'm looking for a giant tree and some humanoid morons. You seen them? They're kind of my only friends.
If they're on Clintar, find them fast. I'm going to destroy the whole planet.
Whoa! When?
Very soon.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Not used to being a hero.
Oh, they do not look happy.
A soul of light. Hold still and try to help.
That put a spring in my step?
Put a target on it.
A soul of light. My time to shine.
No hiding from us now, buddy. I'll patch you up.
Hold still. Us against the world. You ready? My time to shine.
Armed and dangerous!
My time to shine.
Thanks, dude. Hey, team! Enjoy this is real firepower!
My time to shine.
Hey, idiots! Turn around!
What is going on?
Dagger's back. All right, Ty. Now we really have to attack. Only 60 seconds left.
Armed and dangerous!
A soul of light.
That'll feel ready to get hurt.
System ready for light. My time to shine.
Okay,
Down to 30 seconds.
I'm gonna ult this in. My bad for the double ult there.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. All right, Ty. Now we really have to attack. Help get that vehicle to its destination. There they are.
I'm good to go.
armed and dangerous!
We got it together in the end.
Time to switch things up.
Oh my god. Oh god.
To win this one.
I feel like I can't breathe.
We are hope and fear.
Round two.
Light doesn't dispel
Go.
darkness. It helps me see the darkness and face it.
No, ping.
All right, Ty. Now we really have to attack.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Teleporter ready.
I've always admired your work, Mr. Stark.
Well, thanks, kid. Good to know my tech lasts the test of time.
Actually, we've made some pretty serious advancements since then.
Yeah, okay, you know what? How about we focus on the mission instead of my legacy? Thanks.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
We can pull it off. I've been in worse gangs. Someone scratch my back. Lights out. You're welcome. Lights out. I'll patch you up.
My time to shine.
Welcome to the Dark Force.
Yeah, we shouldn't have been pushed so fucking far up.
We got a shield, Tandy.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Teleportation time.
Better stop that vehicle.
Just embrace the light.
This is real firepower.
Let's get into some good trouble.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Invisible?
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Lights out.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Better stop that vehicle.
They're just running through us.
Double
Shall we
KO.
get this chance again?
Cause some chaos.
Feeling fantastic.
I don't think that's welcoming to me.
That's been
Lights out.
Now or never. Stop them.
My god.
Us against the world.
I don't even know what's happening because my ping is 700.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
My
Better stop that vehicle.
We just use...
You stop them in their tracks.
Careful over here, okay?
Lights out.
My time to shine.
Bringing my stuff?
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Fantastic. Or a dagger.
Why does my ping keep doing that shit? I'm sorry, I had faded.
My time to shine.
By the eye of OW2!
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. Who is playing now? Feeling stronger already. You're ready. Here come the bad guys. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Support has died 9 times.
You stop them in their tracks.
Feeling fantastic. Anyone willing to help?
Us against the world!
Well,
My time to shine.
I hope Friday got that on video. I don't think that's a welcome committee.
You can't hide from the light.
You stop them in their tracks.
Much better. Anyone willing to help? A bow of light.
Only 60 seconds left.
Hold still. I'm trying to help. Disappear! Shields up! Us against the world! My time to shine. Down to 30 seconds.
By the eye of OW2!
Lights out.
Final 10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
A boom of light. My time to shine. Us against the world!
Pulse charge! Fire!
oh my god.
2, 2.
GG's, everybody. I thought when we double ulted there, I was like, we just lost. We just fucking lost. Zavi? Who's that? Oh. Ooh. Lord. Oh, and I just leveled up. No, I don't want to level up Cloak and Dagger. Ah! Bro, leave me alone. I don't want to get to here. But I'd rather play Cloak and Dagger and win than not win. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Chat. I can't tell you the stress I feel right now after that game. We struggled so hard to get the point. We got it into overtime. We barely made it to the third point in overtime. And then somehow, by the grace of all that's holy and just, we kept them from capturing the third point. Even with our Iron Man pinging heals like it's his life's duty. It's his life's work to ping for heals. It's like, brother, I'm sorry you're 8 miles into the fucking air. There's nothing I can do about that. There's more important people I'd rather keep alive. Oh, God. Here we go again. And I didn't even communicate that time. I was supposed to communicate, and I forgot. I forgot to communicate with my team.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Gambit. I can play some Gambit.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Ban that nerd. What? Okay. I want to ban this guy again. Just fuck that guy. Great. So both my main healers are fucked. Awesome. Thanks for banning Cloak and Dagger. Why are we... So we don't want the game to be fun. Got it.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Guess I'll play Loki.
God of mischief and the king of Asgard.
We do not need to be on triple support.
Round one, go!
Unreliable, vindictive, and yet oddly
I don't think we should do triple support.
Deadpool's rivals sounds way.
It's gonna be...
Before you
Okay,
attack,
cool.
get ready.
Is it true you've been fighting your way across realities?
I should have done support pool.
Sister.
Aye. And now that I have found Lousa, I will let none harm her ever again.
I get it, doll. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do to keep my kids safe. Even Dokken.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The more the merrier.
This land is both sentient and it must remain so.
You are restored.
God. What the fuck?
I outnumber you.
What are we doing here, guys?
The more the merrier. Invigorating, no? I am free.
Systems restoring.
Upset.
They made it halfway! Stop them!
Yeah, banning all the supports was so smart.
Better stop that vehicle! Double KO! That's 3! There's still a chance to stop them!
As bad as things get, I try to stay positive.
Blow up! They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them. Double KO!
I'm making a comeback.
Better stop that vehicle!
It was so fun, wasn't it, guys? Banning all the supports. That's what I would have done for sure. I can't.
A nice deep freeze.
Can't see this, Angela. I'm about to play fucking Rocket and just call it a fucking day.
I'm making a comeback.
Better stop that vehicle!
'Cause this is ridiculous.
There's still a chance to stop them!
I like the cold. Fear passes. I am ready to put on a show.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them. I appreciate you.
I'm back in the fight.
Well,
Better stop that vehicle!
Bogies incoming. I'm good to go.
Fear passes.
I'll patch you up.
It's now or never! Stop them!
Oh, you're frozen. I am ready.
it's over, it's over, it's over.
By the eye of OW2.
This is so fun. It's so fun. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun.
Don't give them another inch! Or else.
I like the cold.
I'm good to go.
Let me sustain.
Yo, just a suggestion, but the thing would literally obliterate their Magneto and their Strange together, so I don't know.
Including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm Luna Snow.
Ooh,
Like the moon,
pick me! Pick me!
I shine in Agent F1. I'm going in.
What the fuck? Thank you for still being here, Nix. I saw your thing and I just didn't say anything. But I truly don't know. I don't know what to do.
Very sharp claws.
What is FD? To be honest, this is just
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
for donkeys. Does anybody know what FD is?
Fox. Then why is your spy organization called Tiger Division?
Tiger Division existed long before I was named its director. My Gumiho powers are entirely unrelated.
Okay, but still, it's like if my buddy Jeff the Land Shark joined the
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Perhaps if
2,
you focused on fighting
1.
as much as you did on Grand Synergy, this battle would already be over. Your life forces, you need to see this.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Nah, classic castle antics.
I feel a barrage coming on.
I am ready to put on a show.
By the eye of OW2!
Get that vehicle moving again.
I survived so much worse.
Everyone getting deep into that!
Time to tear them up.
Battlefield ready again. They got me good! I can do that!
Yeah, back away from me with your fucking ring out. That makes so much sense.
Fireworks? I hope Friday got that.
Oh, push on, push on. The island watches.
Love that healing feeling!
much worse.
Rocket here. Suck it, battlefield ready again.
Get that vehicle moving again!
You're welcome. Team up, nobody. My life force is exposed. Maximum pulse! Maximum pulse! Last minute miracle.
Moving again!
Okay.
Beautiful, baby!
Now the claws come out.
In your face, goodbye!
Don't come back now, you
Only 60 seconds left!
My healing pack is mine. Come on, assist!
I am ready to put on a show!
Enjoy the amplifier already!
Down to 30 seconds!
The Punisher
Oh my god.
Strike!
I don't know, because they're fucking an idiot.
I hope Friday got.
Okay, now the claws come out.
Final score 1, 2, 3.
Ah! Yeah, GG's fucking go next. For sure. It ain't it ever. Ever. I don't understand why people are still doing trip support. Triple support doesn't work. Like, triple support is not it. Ever. Their Luna didn't die one time. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. And then I think that'll be it for today, because I don't think today's gonna be a good day. I don't know. I need competent people on my team. Okay, let's do one more. I'm tempted to play fucking support pool, but I'm not gonna. I mean, what in the world? I just need competent people on my team. Competent people.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
And I'm fucking playing Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
And we can't all be DPS, guys. That's not how this game works.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Please be Moon Knight. Thank you. Haha. And Ben and Group. I'm sorry, Widow?
Pick your hero or villain.
What
I'm
the
not judging.
fuck, Keisha? Anyone know BP?
Light can heal and light can harm. Same with me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You're a huge inspiration to my generation of heroes, Cap.
That's very kind of you to say, Linlia.
I fully understand trying to learn other characters, but I'm trying to win, so if you can beat their ass with Iron Fist, beat their ass.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
And I thought the agents of Atlas were a strange crew.
More eager idiots.
Feeling fantastic.
That's the first I need.
Lights out.
They're all blinded. I threw a bubble cap, I can't reach you.
We got it. Great work, team. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Time to heal.
I'm trying to help. Feeling fantastic.
What are you aiming at?
Light time to shine.
BP, BP, BP.
Light time to shine.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Boom of light. Anyone willing to help? It's much better.
That's the boost I needed.
There's a portal to the left.
By the eye of OW2. My life force is exposed.
Defeat was
My time to shine. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. You owe me one.
Bro switches to Adam? For what, bruh? We're gonna win, guys. We're gonna win.
After this battle, we should totally data mine this season's files for juicy spoilers. Who do we think is next, huh? Ghost Rider?
Yeah, I got scared at first when I heard the BP, and then he never touched me. So I was like, oh, okay.
Have you seen Scott anywhere, Wade? It's not like him to miss a battle.
Cyclops? Sorry, but your one-eyed warrior isn't even playable. Yet?
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
You wouldn't read it. But the leakers online are gonna lose their minds.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Franklin and Val are gonna be so sad they missed this.
Guess who just showed their stupid faces?
My time to shine.
Lost that healing feeling.
Anyone willing to help? It's an honor to serve alongside you, Captain.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. My time to capture the mission area.
Okay. I'm not sure why we chose the little room instead of...
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
My time to shine.
Lights out.
It's an honor to serve alongside you.
Shields up.
Watching this spot, my
Anyone willing to help?
Extermination!
Us against the world. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. My time to shine.
Okay, what's happening?
You are nothing. Dagger's back. They've almost got it.
fully focused and ready to go. Ball your soul. Looks like we got it.
Bruv. What just happened? Hi, Blue! How are you doing?
Hi, and I create equilibrium. When it gets disturbed.
Here comes Wade! Here comes Wade! Fighting just...
How's your day? How's your week? It's been a minute.
30 seconds before before you attack. Get
I
ready.
wish I never made it out of Weapon X alive. That would have.
The Iron Fist? Thank goodness I found you. I can't get the wrinkles out of my costume.
I'm not sure how we went from absolutely destroying them to not being able to even touch point. I think because that point we decided to go in 17 different directions.
The battle starts
You
in
know.
5, 4, 3.
I am not the best Ultron. I
All you need to
can
do
play
is
him,
enter the
but
mission area. Got it?
A shame my students aren't here to witness this lesson.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff. Here they are.
Nobody can hurt us now.
Tandy needs help. That is much better. Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Enemy located. The mission area is yours.
Retreat is the only option.
Oh, let's play a game!
Extermination!
Venom's coming in behind.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
You're going. Ooh, a touch of healing. Control lost. My time to shine.
Why are we getting heated?
Get ready. Here come the bad guys. How refreshing.
Almost got out.
Feeling fantastic. My time to shine.
Extermination!
I got you covered. Much better. They look like they mean business. My time to shine. Everybody needs a hand.
Ultron's behind.
Fury is almost yours.
Tandy needs help.
I got you covered. My time to shine.
Thing on me.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Or a dagger.
Deadpool's gonna have ult.
They've almost got it. My time to shine.
What the fuck?
Iron Fist, ready to fight.
I hope my brood
Double the armor. Nice.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
bless me, soul.
Feeling fantastic.
Lights up.
My time to shine.
My God. Pimento VTuber? Not pimento. I'm a pickle. Oh. Oh. Well, yes, then. Yes. I thought you meant pimento, like the cheese. I was like, what? Crazy pickle. That's hilarious. Well, unfortunately, Blue, he came at the end. It is time for me to go eat and relax. So, look out for some sneaky streams. Some sneaky snake streams. I might stream a little bit out of my norm. But yeah, I don't know. Today's games were bad. It's okay. We'll make up for it next time. But I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, and stay crispy. Forgot that part.